Hello there YouTube. Hi, I just thought I would record a little tuition video for you. I know it's been a long time coming, but this is the first tuition video about slide. Now, I'm just going to play for 30 seconds and then I will explain what's going on and why I've done it this way. Now, you won't really be able to see what's going on, but there's a point behind all this. You'll see what I'm getting at in a minute. Okay, so I'll just do a little bit of playing and I'll carry on and I'll explain what's actually going on and why. Okay, here we go. Okay, now there was a point behind all this. It wasn't just rambling, which is, I just wanted to show you a few things. Now, firstly, it doesn't matter what equipment you play on. It's more about the tone than about the instrument itself. So, I will now show you the guitar that I've just been playing. One, it's only got 3 strings. So it's like a C-Stick Steve style blues thing. And 2, this guitar cost me £20 and it's a pile of crap. It is an Encore. Now, you weren't expecting that, were you? Yeah, it's the 3-string Encore guitar. So the point is that it doesn't matter what you're playing on, it's how you play it. Lesson number 1. Okay, lesson number 2 now. I will actually move round and get a bit closer so you can see what's actually going on. Here we go. Right. Is that? Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Okay. So when it comes to slide playing, the most important, let's just stop the video a second and I'll just I'll reposition myself. That's a bit better. Okay, so we've just got a normal slide and a normal pick. It's just a hollow metal tube. So, techniques for slide playing. Obviously, one of the first things you got to do is have a reasonably high action. So, you know, because otherwise you get the banging on the frets. So it's not essential, but it's easier to play with a higher action because you don't ground out, as I called it. So as far as pitching goes, you have to mind what you're doing with the slide. It's rather like a violin, as in you have to pitch the notes by ear. So I'll play on the thinnest string I've got here. I don't know what note we're playing, but that doesn't really matter. Look, so I'll play it open, and now I'll slide up to the octave on the 12th fret. That's like the classic blues sound, is that classic 12th fret slide. So you keep going until you pitch the note. So I'll do it slower. So you've got to remember what the starting note was. So you have to pitch the... And vibrato's a really important aspect. If I just play it straight, it's pretty boring. But if I put a bit of vibrato on it, obviously the vibrato's only put on once you reach the note. You don't have to wobble as you slide up. It's literally... And that gives that classic blues sound. Hello YouTube, and I'm going to talk to you today about guitar tuning. This is the first lesson regarding tuning. there's been many questions asking me what tunings that I use and what's the best tuning for slide playing. There's actually many tunings. Now I'm going to take you through basic E tuning now. Now on a standard guitar, you've got the normal tuning, of course. So I'm playing an E chord at the moment. Let's just take my blues bottle off. Look, we've got an E chord, as you can see. So the guitar's in normal E, A, D, G, B, E tuning. So when it comes to slide playing, the best thing to do is to retune the guitar. You can play it in normal tuning with a slide, but it's not half as good. So what you have to do to tune it into an E major tuning, you have to actually tune the chord into the guitar. So instead of it being E, B, G, D, A and E, you actually get to tune it into the chord itself. So let's take, so you've got the fat E stays the same. Let's take the A string. So your finger usually goes on the second fret as part of the E chord, and obviously on the second fret of the D, and then your first finger goes on the first fret on the G string to make the E chord. So what we're going to be doing now is actually tuning the strings in to the chord. So I'll show you how to do this. Obviously you can't tune by harmonics or by the fifth fret method, the usual tuning methods. You actually have to tune it by ear. So if you sound the note above the one you're trying to tune, you can hear it resonating and get it in tune. So I'll show you what I mean. If I play you the thick E, so we're going to tune the A string up to a B now. So I'll play the E, and then the A, so an E and an A. So the A is now B. And likewise with the D, we're going to tune that up to an E. So I'll play the A, or should I say the B, just to tune off. So now we've got E, B and E, and the G is going to go up to a G sharp. We have our open E tuning. So now you're able to play with slide guitar. So I hope this has been of some use to you, because I know there's been a lot of questions about tunings. I actually use 3 or 4 tunings, but this is the E major tuning. You can do it with most major chords really. But I actually like the E. I think it's got a good sound. So I hope that's useful for you, and I hope that gets you all picking and enjoy. And there'll be more lessons on tunings and techniques very soon. Stay tuned to this channel. Another important point about playing slide, because you change the tuning, of course the scales are going to be totally different. So one of the downsides about it all is that you have to learn your scales again, which is a bit of a weird one, but it comes with the territory. So if I just show you a normal guitar, let's just swap guitars over. Let's take the lead out of there. There we go. So I've got, this is tuned in normal tuning. This is my little whitey. It's just like a plain neck. No particular make, but I like the pickups because they're ribbed for extra sensation. So as far as the pentatonic scale goes, you've got the normal pentatonic, which obviously is going to totally change on the other guitar. So I'll just take you through the pentatonic again on a normal guitar, which is the, if you can see my fingers properly, let's move in a bit closer, there we go, that's better. With the blues scale, you can actually put in the extra note on the A string. You can put in the A sharp. So instead of just having E, G, A and B, you can actually go E, G, A sharp, B. That's the difference between the pentatonic scale and the blues scale, is the extra A sharp note. So now I'll show you the pentatonic on the open tune guitar. Oh. So obviously 3 of the strings are the same as normal tuning, which is pretty handy, but the A, the D and the G string are obviously changed. So the scale is now really, when it comes to scales, you're better off sitting down with a pen and paper and actually calculating it for yourself, because I think that's the best way to learn. So if you just transpose the middle 3 strings up, I think it's the only way really to get a proper handle on it. That's what I did, and I would highly recommend doing it. So if I just show you again if I just show you again what the left hand's actually doing, I'm playing open E and then the 3rd, the open A string and then the 3rd, the open D string and the 3rd, and then the 1st fret on the G, and then the open B string, and then the open 3rd fret on the B string, and then the open E, and then the 3rd fret on the E string. So this gives you So there'll be more tips and tricks coming up soon, so stay tuned, and I will see you soon on YouTube. Cheers for now.